Recent stretch, he spent just under a year behind bars after pleading guilty to numerous charges, including federal gun charges stemming from a heavily armed music video gone wrong, as well as state charges for a devious plot that saw Youngboy and his friends impersonating doctors in an effort to more like he's actually confessed to organizing over a dozen murders, with numerous lyrics over the years.
Yes, my people, what's really good, man? You alright, everyone? Yeah. We're just talking about the Trapler Ross documentary. We're on the Trapler Ross documentary today, people, man. So get involved, man. We're talking about. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, we're talking about the Trapler Ross documentary. So we're basically talking about. We're gonna get into it, man. I'm gonna play it, and obviously we're gonna react to it because people are saying that it's a bit. Yes, people, big everyone up in the house. Get in the comment section. Let this live get a bit more. Get a couple more people in here, and we'll get into the documentary. But I don't know if you guys been seeing it. Have you guys seen the Trapler Ross documentary on NBA Youngboy? Yeah, it's a bit of a crazy documentary. Thank you for the likes, bro. I don't know who that was. If you get in the comments, let me know who that was with the likes, my brother. Respect, bro. Yeah, so it's just a bit mad because everyone's saying that he's a culture vulture, man, and I don't really know if that if you can really say that about him. Do you get what I mean? I understand why people think that. Wow, someone took their like away. But yeah, shout out everyone in the building right now. Big you all up, man. Get in the comments. Let me know. Violate that like button, please, as well, guys, man. Let's go up, man. Respect. But yeah. So it's like people are saying that he's a culture vulture. People saying that he's wrong for putting up the video and for exposing the bodies and the murders of NBA Youngboy. Do you know what I mean? But what do you guys think, man? What are you guys saying? Because yes, big up $10. I see you, my bro. What's good? What's good? Yeah, we're just talking about the NBA Youngboy and the Trapler Ross documentary. We're just talking about that right now. So trying to see what everyone's thinking about it. We're gonna get into it in a little minute anyway, man, and see what Trapler Ross is saying in his documentary. I think what I might do, I might turn the screen around so you lot can see my TV. Is that a good idea, do you reckon? Yeah, I might turn it around so you guys can see it. But I don't know. I don't know if that'll make any sense, Carl. Then I can't react to it in real time. Or I might just play you lot the sound of it. I might just play the sound of it, man. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. So guys, get in the comments, man. I want to see you lot, man. What's going on out there, man? What's everyone up to on this windy day today in England, man? Who's in the building today, man? Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, so we're about to get into this now, man. We're going to get into this documentary, man. I'm going to play you like the sound of it, innit? But you lot can't see the screen. So I'm going to play you like the sound. It's windy in here, boy. So excuse the wind. But let's get into this, man.
I told you NBA Youngboy had 19 people killed. Would you believe me? Right now, nobody has a bigger buzz in the rap game than Youngboy. His Massa tour reportedly grossed over $70 million and is on track to be one of the top 10 earning rap tours in American history. Only the realest...
$70 million. Does anyone know? Does anyone know out there if the Massa tour is finished yet? Is it still going? Is the Massa tour still going? Big up Chapo. I see you, my bro. I'm from UK, my brother. From England, my bro. Leicester. Whereabouts are you? Where you from, my bro? Yeah, we're Leicester, from Leicester, my bro. But does anyone know if the Massa tour is finished yet? NBA Youngboy's tour. Does anyone know if that's finished? Car, they're saying that it's grossed $70 million. $70 million. Like, is that just so far, or Is that like over the whole period of the documentary? I don't know. Let me know, guys, man. Get in the comments. And hit that like button as well, guys, please, man. Um, no, I've never been to Guyana, you know, Jordan. I've never been to Guyana, Darius, bro. Never been there, my brother. But I know Guyana's a beautiful country. Hey, shout out all my Guyanan people, man. Shout you out. One of my mentors, when I was younger was from Guyana. Very, very good brother, man. Very good brother. And I always remember he had a lot of gold. He had a lot of gold. Big up, big up Kai, I think. I don't know who that is, but well, go on, my brother. You good? Guys, if you've just entered the room, we're on the topic of NBA Youngboy and the Trapler Ross documentary. Because obviously, everyone's saying that Trapler Ross is wrong for doing this documentary and exposing NBA's is body count. You get me? But what I say, yeah, Guyana's beautiful. But what I say, is if you're gonna talk about what you've done and like the bodies that you've caught, then why is it not all right for someone to what's it called to talk to make a documentary about it? No, bro. Do you know what? I hear that, and bro, I'm not gonna lie. I hear that. I know, bro. Trapler Ross is a funny guy, bro. I can't lie. He's a funny guy, and like, I get it. He's a nerd. Like, I understand that he's not from the roads. He's talking about things. Exactly. There you go. You took the words right out of my mouth, bro. He's a journalist nonetheless, and you gotta be honest. A lot of us content creators, bro. We Bro, I don't even know what you're talking about. Some weirdo about why don't I visit my son? I ain't got a son. What are you talking about? Why don't you visit your son? Well, you can get timed out, bro. You going on a 24-hour curve. You on a 24-hour curve. Yeah, you out of here. But yeah, but it's journalism nonetheless, yeah. But again, what about, I don't know if you guys seen the situation with Trapler Ross and Central C. Obviously, these two got in it at the there was some event going on, and Trapler Ross, what's my man's name? What's it called? He doesn't have a. Yeah, big up all my LGBTQ, man. But I got 3 daughters, brother. I got 3 beautiful daughters and a wife, bro. So I don't know what you be saying, bro. But yeah, you can take a time out as well. So you know what? You can stay in there. Yeah, you get removed. Yeah, man. So it's just one of them. But let's keep getting into this anyway, man. Let's keep getting into this.
Youngboy fans would know that Youngboy hadn't touched a stage since March 2020, right before the lockdowns begun, when his Still Flexin' Still Steppin' tour was cut short after the second stop in Los Angeles. Unfortunately, by the end of 2020, when the rest of the world was being let out, Youngboy was being put on a different kind of lockdown. He spent the last 5...
Big up Chapo. Thank you, my bro. You know that, my brother. What do you do YouTube when you're not? No, bro. You know what it is, bro? I'm a reactor, innit? I'm a reacting channel, innit? I don't know if you've watched my content on my channel, bro. But I'm a reactor. So I react to all this type of stuff, innit? But I ain't really tapped into America like that yet. Like, you know, like No Jumper and, you know, like all the podcasts in America. But normally I react to like all these type of podcasts, innit? I react to like RTM. I don't know if you watch RTM, Sinners Podcast, Winners Talking. No, respect though, Kai, man. I appreciate you, my brother, man, for passing through, bro. It's always love, my bro. I'm saying, bro, appreciate you, my guy. But guys, man, be sure to subscribe to the channel, bro. Go check out the content, man, and see if you like it, bro. You get me? And obviously, I always say as well, if anyone's got anything that they want me to speak on, or like anything that they want out there, obviously you can always contact me. I'm on Instagram as well at SpillTV9, same as my YouTube. So you can contact me on Instagram, bro, and I read all my DMs in it. So I won't blank no one. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And you know another thing, what I was saying as well about NBA YoungBoy. People are saying, yeah, that like you gotta remember you spent 4 years on house arrest, innit? Like he spent 4 years on house arrest, so you gotta remember, yeah, a lot of his a lot of his when he really became relevant was during that period of house arrest, innit? So you gotta remember, how has someone blown up that big whilst being on house arrest? You get me? It leads you to the thought, like, is it something deeper, bro? Like, is the government chose him to poison the youth? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, car, that's what I genuinely believe. Don't think I'm being naive or I'm being like small minded, because bro, I used to be on the roads myself. But what I'm saying is, yeah, is that I do believe there's such a thing as selling your soul, innit? Do you know what I mean? I do believe there's such a thing as selling your soul. I don't know. Get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, man. Do you guys think that these rappers, and like when they blow up to a certain extent, do you think that there's a point when they do actually sell their soul? Or do you think that that's just something that people say, bruv? Do you know what I mean? What do you guys think, man? Like me, that's why like I'm kind of like very, very. Yeah, no, it's real, it's real, it's real. And what do you do, Kai? What do you do, my brother? What do you do, Kai? Do you run a YouTube channel yourself?
Is in and out of prison and on house arrest, unable to perform, but also making him impossible to kill. But despite all the rumours, he's never actually been charged with murder. He famously caught double attempted murder charges in 2016, attempting to avenge his murdered cousin Boozilla. In his most recent stretch, he spent just under a year behind.
Like, bro, honestly speaking, bro, yeah, do you really think that NBA YoungBoy is out there catching all these bodies, bro? Like on a level, do you honestly think that he's really out there catching 19 bodies, like, or doing 19 murders? Like, it's not. But I can't see that as being a reality, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I can't see that as being a reality. So it's like, what does ICO mean, bro? I'm slow to this, bro. You gotta remember, I've been in the jailhouse for a long time, so I'm still getting used to all this being online, and you know what I'm saying, going live. I'm getting used to all this myself, bro. Oh, Skeen. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But as a music producer, why do you not? How can you not know nothing about people that are in the music industry? How can I bring someone up on this live? How do I bring someone up on this live? Do you know how can I add you to the live, bro? I can't add you to the live. I don't know how to add you to the live. Yeah, but guys, man, hit that like button for me, man. I need you guys to hit that like button. I don't listen to it. Okay. Why? What music do you listen to? What type of music do you produce? Alright, guys, hit that like button for me, man. Please hit that like button. Share the live out if you can as well. Yeah, what music do you produce, bro? Because I used to rap myself. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Anyway, bro, we're back on the subject of NBA YoungBoy, man. Bro, I'm just saying, bro. I don't think it's realistic, bro, that he's out there catching 19 bodies, and at the same time being a superstar rapper. We got Edward the Chef. I see you, my broski. Skin, you listen to P Money. Yeah, P Money's hard, man. Shout out to Lewis. Shout out to Lewisham, man, then, bro. Shout out all my Lewisham gang, bro. But yeah, man, we're on the topic of, I listen to all sorts. My YouTube is just beats for people to buy. But I produce. I'm gonna check out your YouTube channel, bro. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Kai. I'm gonna check out your YouTube channel as well. I'm gonna subscribe to it. I'll definitely run through your beats, bro. But yeah, people, man, we're on the subject of NBA young boy. Like, for example, I don't know if you've seen it. No way. Oh, snap. 1 second, guys. 1 second, people. People, my people, you get me? But yeah, man, people, man, run up them likes, man. We're on the topic of NBA Youngboy right now, man. The Chapler Ross documentary just came out. How many days ago? 5 days. Is it 5 days ago now? Let me see. Yeah, it came out on the 3rd of December. Yes, it came out 5 days ago. Nah, bro, I'm not from Lewisham. I live in Leicester, broski. I live in Leicester, my brother. But yeah, man, we're on the subject of the Chapler Ross documentary on NBA Youngboy, man. Guys, I need you to get in the comments and tell me what you think about this, man, car. People are saying that it's a bit fetish. You get me? People are saying that it's a bit policey, that you're making a documentary about someone that's caught that amount of bodies. But at the same time, are the police using this documentary to build a case on NBA Youngboy? That's another thing, innit? Like, nah, brother, never, not me, bro. And you can go with that type of talk, bro. If I catch you in my ends, peak for you. Yeah, in a bit, kid. Yeah, then it ain't. And that's what I say too. That's what I say too. But the thing with Chapler Ross is that he kind of like, it's like he's building it's like he puts a documentary together as if he's building a case. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, it can come across a bit policey as well. Do you get me? Nah, true. Nah, for real though. Nah, I shout you out for that comment though. Still, nah, if the yeah, facts. That's facts, bro. If Trapler Ross has the information, then the police already have it in it for real, for real. But let's keep going with this, man.
After pleading guilty to numerous charges, including federal gun charges stemming from a heavily armed music video gone wrong, as well as state charges for a devious plot that saw Youngboy and his friends impersonating doctors in an effort to get their hands on unlimited prescription pills and drank in the state of Utah. These efforts at putting together a drill rapper starter pack robbed Youngboy of 5 years of his freedom, but between jail stints, he was on house arrest, forced to do nothing but fight his depression, pop pills, and make some of the most groundbreaking gangster rap that had ever been made. Youngboy was prolific with his releases while on house arrest and in jail, releasing 7 albums and 7 mixtapes. All of this while battling for his freedom, meaning that even behind bars, within just a few years, Youngboy's work rate had surpassed many of the biggest artists in the world, entire careers. But this year, in 2025, he walked free from the federal FCI Talladega prison, getting an early release in March, with one of his conditions being a whopping 60 months of strict probation. And despite his official rap sheet of serious crimes, an unofficial title of the Murder Man of Baton Rouge, in May 2025, he inexplicably received a presidential pardon from the Slimander-in-Chief himself, Donald Trump. Apparently, this was the direct result of lobbying carried out by political heavyweight DJ Academics, who was the one who asked Trump's son to pardon Youngboy during a campaign stream.
A lot of people are asking. There's a guy who's a beloved, he's just a misunderstood guy, actually. His name is NBA Youngboy. If Trump gets back in office and this guy's locked up, we got to throw him to the top of the party. Come on.
This presidential pardon cleared the path for Youngboy to have a fresh start, not just getting back his freedom, but freeing him from any probation or restrictions that would have prevented him from flying around America or the world on tour. And he would return almost 5 years on from his cancelled 2020 tour in 2025, embarking on his Make America Slime Again tour in honor of Donald Trump. His shows would go from theaters that at their largest held a few thousand people to selling out almost 20,000 person venues like the Crypto Arena. and reportedly making anywhere from $800,000 to close to $2 million per show, and releasing 2 more full-length albums before the tour even ended, and cementing his place as perhaps the most successful street rapper of all time, with an estimated 31 million albums sold, over 48 billion streams, and a whopping 41 full-length projects in his catalogue at the time of recording. But behind the success, there's a dark secret. Youngboy was rumoured to have been able to make as much as $100 million per year from his insanely successful gangster rap career. Numbers that frankly many people would kill for, or perhaps in this case, kill to protect. Like many gangster rappers in this generation, Youngboy has been accused of having people murdered. In this case, over a dozen people have allegedly been murdered in order to protect his 9-figure gangster rap empire. Actually, it's less that he's been accused of organizing over a dozen murders, and more like he's actually confessed to organizing over a dozen murders, with numerous lyrics over the years seeing Youngboy rapping about murder and references to a body count that seemed to grow year by year, from at least one alleged body in the mid-2010s when he first started rapping, only age 16, to seemingly confessing to having 3 bodies and subtracting 2 attempts or losses around 2019, to shockingly claiming at least 3 times to have a total of 7 bodies by 2020. His kill count would appear to rise to 12 plus a child by 2022. By March 2024, he was claiming to be responsible for 15 murders, and apparently he would reach a grand total of 19 bodies by June 2024.
Baton Rouge police are looking into a deadly shooting that claimed the life of a local rapper.
When an unknown suspect in a red Chevy Trailblazer.
She wasn't quick enough.
The shooting death of a local rapper.
Baton Rouge police say the local rapper was shot and killed at his home at Lakeside Villa Apartments on Wellwood Drive after midnight.
Deadly shooting of a student walking home from school.
New details surrounding a violent crime that happened here around 7:15 Saturday night.
Police are trying to get to the bottom of a drive-by shooting in Baton Rouge.
They say someone shot several times.
Hey, look, hanging out, the one that's trying to flood the north end.
Plug that in.
Today, Baton Rouge named 2 people killed on River Road last night.
2 people were killed and 2 others were sent to a hospital. We now know the name of the person killed in a shooting in Baton Rouge.
Police say 24-year-old Deontay Veal was shot and killed.
Investigators say 23-year-old Tremaine Phillips died.
Breaking tonight, 1 person dead after a shooting on Sherwood Commons Boulevard.
Person shot and killed along North King and 30-year-old Jawan Alisi was shot to death.
You know that ain't my work. We are looking for information on the shooting death of this man here.
And this isn't some huge secret. In fact, I discussed in my previous video, Youngboy, Real Killer or Fake Gangster, which I made a couple years ago when his body count was still at 12. But the truth is, Youngboy isn't the person pulling the triggers and committing these murders personally. He openly raps about contracting killers over 7 times, never even seeing the face of the people doing the hits. Although his 2016 double attempted murder charges would prove that he's clearly capable of pulling the trigger if it came to it. In efforts to prevent him bailing out on his prior charges, the FBI have openly labeled Youngboy as the known leader of a violent Louisiana gang. And the truth is, he is literally surrounded by shooters at all times, with a number of the most notorious shooters in the South being affiliated with his NBA or Never Broke Again record label and his alleged 4K Trey street gang and their allies state to state, meaning that wherever Youngboy goes, he's accompanied by countless crash outs who are ready and willing to shoot and catch bodies to protect Youngboy and his multi-million-dollar interests. So in this video, I'll answer once and for all of these murders and murderers the secret ingredient to Youngboy's gangster rap empire? Does Youngboy really need shooters around him at all times?
Yo, so what do you guys think about that, man? What do you guys think about that, bro? Do you reckon that Youngboy's really out there catching all these bodies like that? Or do you really think that's a reality, bruv? Like I keep saying, bro, like, how would a man have the time to be out there doing all of that stuff, but, yeah, being a superstar rapper at the same time, you get me? Like, I think Trap La Ross is going a bit too mad with this one, bro. I can't lie. What do you guys think, man? Let me know. What do you guys think, bro? I personally think Trap La Ross has gone a bit too far with this one. I think this is a bit over the top. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, personally. Yeah, I think it's way too over the top. But let's keep going anyway.
To make sure he stays alive and that his rivals die early, or is he destined to meet the same fate as his biggest rival, Lil Durk, and eventually going to get taken down by the feds, who might well still be at this very second working tirelessly to solve these murders while he's reaching the peak of his career? Well, in this video, I have all of the answers, as I'll reveal one by one the gruesome truth behind each and every one of Youngboy's alleged 19 murder victims, which have never before been identified publicly until now.
see what I'm saying? Nah, that's where the issue is, bro. If you're bringing attention to people where it ain't been brought, and you're bringing new information, then it's about murders, then that's technically information that police can use on NBA Youngboy. Am I right? Am I right? Am I wrong, bro? Like, but then again, I don't know if the information really if he is really the first person to put it up. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he's always screaming out that he don't put up first-hand information. So why now in this documentary has he gone and done that? Do you get what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But let's go.
But before we go any further, I just want to warn you, this video contains themes of death, murder, and violence. If you're uncomfortable with any of these tragic themes, you might want to choose another video. I'm going to Law Ross, where I upload all of my thoughts.
Yeah. Whatever, man.
It was during this time that Youngboy finally found his purpose through writing rhymes, and upon his release, he began recording low-quality songs at home with his friend and roommate OG33 using a cheap microphone from Walmart. It didn't take him long to pick up a buzz in the Baton Rouge street rap scene, and he soon aligned himself with a local rap label and borderline gang known as Top Boy Gorilla, or TBG, led by rappers G Money and Fredo Bang. Unfortunately, one of the first people to give Youngboy a leg up in his career would wind up being the first of many people that would be murdered to protect that career. Youngboy would eventually release his first mixtape, Life Before Fame, under the TBG label in 2015. But soon, issues like jealousy, disputes over money, and street beefs seemed to cause a falling out between Youngboy and TBG, and in the aftermath, he and his close friend OG33 branched off and started their own movement that would eventually...
See, yo, do you know what gets me here? Like, you see when these youths start making so much money, why, I know, I understand, like, lives have probably been lost and all these type of things, you get me, but bro, surely the fact that you've got a chance to get yourself out of the hood and change your life, and not only your life, your family's life as well, ain't that enough to, like, walk away, bro? I don't know. Let me know.
Be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm of course talking about NBA, aka Never Broke Again, which became both a rap label and a tight-knit crew of Youngboy's closest friends, as well as his most prolific shooters and killers. This included infamous figures like Ben 10, Big B, Herm, Montana, Michi Baby, KD, Lil Pap, and Baba, just to mention a few. Moreover, in countless lyrics, Youngboy and other NBA members would claim allegiance to a gang known as 4K.
Hey, big up Justin Pride more. Man said, I think you little gangsters, you all, hold on, let me see. You all wouldn't know what gangster is if it slapped them in the face. No, that's facts, and a lot of these kids nowadays wouldn't either. Like, I hate the stigma because obviously I know what my past was and all of that, but I don't live like that anymore. But you see, like, some people say the way I talk or whatever's like road or whatever, but I don't even see it like that. But I wish I probably didn't sound like that, in the sense of, not sound like that, but I wish I didn't come across like that so much. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, no, that's facts, Justin, also, bro. You got my brother's name, bro. But yeah, no, that's facts, bro. Everyone's got a past, but I think it's how you deal with your future that is what makes a difference. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I think that's this whole NBA and like Trap Ross situation. I know, like, to some people it don't matter, but obviously to what I speak on is part of my culture. Do you get what I'm saying? So I speak on these things. That's what my channel's about. It's a reaction channel. And I'm sorry about the camera footage today, because the camera that I've had to use today ain't that good. But yeah, man, shout out Justin, man. But yeah, let's keep going with this, man. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Do you think Trap Ross do you think he's doing a bit too much by trying to piece all this together, and, you know, like because it's literally like he's a police officer. I'm tempted to go back. Never, bro. Not no more, bro. Never, my bro. And if I had the money what NBA Youngboy's got, I definitely would not be in the hood at all. But guys, run up them likes for me, man. Run up them likes. I know the camera footage ain't that good. I've had to do this a bit mixed match today, so I apologize, but we're getting it done nonetheless, innit, man? Let's go.
or 4K Trey, which appears to be a larger street alliance in Baton Rouge, and possibly also in other cities that Youngboy and his friends would represent. There's been endless debate about the true underlying meaning of 4K Trey. Some have suggested it refers to those who kill for Youngboy, or killing for Kentrell. Others have suggested that it actually referred to the beef with TBG from the south side of Baton Rouge who rep the 4, saying that they're 4K, or 4 killers, and that they banged the 3, or the Trey, while others have suggested that it refers to 4 ever killing the Ops. But whatever the true meaning, the broader national alliance of this gang appears to be within the Bloods, more specifically the notorious East Coast originated Blood faction known as Money Murder.
Bro, you gotta remember as well. You gotta remember one thing about these people, bro. They're raised in this from birth. Like, these people's mums was in these gangs. You get me? The Bloods and the Crips in America, like, they go a lot deeper than what just we see on the TV screens, bro. And the way these new generations portray the Bloods and the Crips is not the way originally they started out. And any original Blood and Crip will tell you that. That's one thing that I'm well versed on when it comes to like Bloods and Crips and all these things. I don't know, I just grew up watching all of that type of stuff in it, so I know about it. But trust me, man, the way these gangs have gone now is gone. It's not so much before it was about the movement for the black power. It weren't about killing other black people. Do you get what I'm saying? Nowadays, now these youths, they're unaliving each other. It's like we're doing the government's job for them. We're taking each other out, so the government ain't got to do it no more. Do you know what I'm saying? They've set us up in such a way that we're doing it ourselves. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
SMM, who are known for sometimes representing themselves with the bright green colour instead of the traditional red, while also making use of other symbolism based on this colour theme, like calling each other slime. But before NBA or 4K Trey would allegedly commit their first murder, they would suffer a tragic loss of their own, which led to one of the only incidents where Youngboy himself had been confirmed to have personally been involved in a shooting. These events began unfolding when Youngboy's cousin Boozilla, affiliated with a crew known as BBG, or Bottom Boy Gorillas, was gunned down in November 2016. BBG was a direct rival to TBG, the label and gang that Youngboy declined to sign to, who had since turned from Youngboy's acquaintances to his main rivals. In the aftermath of...
So that's where the beef between Youngboy and TBG started, because Youngboy was going to sign to them. I never knew that. I didn't actually know that. Hey, shout out my one viewer, bro. Big you up, man. Run up them likes for me, bro. I respect you, bro. Come on, bro. Let's go.
Murder, Youngboy would wind up catching a double attempted murder charge for a shooting incident where he and other known NBA members tried to avenge Boozilla's death. The following year, in 2017, Youngboy would plead guilty to aggravated assault and ended up getting a suspended sentence in this case. Effectively, the judge had been very merciful and granted him a second chance at life in his career with strict conditions. Soon after his release, he would hit the big leagues with his music, dropping the coveted AI Youngboy mixtape, charting on Billboard, and signing a $2 million deal with Atlantic Records. But while Youngboy's career was reaching new heights, his feud with TBG would intensify, and his former friend G Money would soon become his biggest rival. G Money would begin dissing Youngboy with dedicated tracks like WNBA Smoke, where he appears to threaten to send his shooters at Youngboy and the NBA crew, rapping that if you take it there with him, you're not going to make it back. Youngboy would fire back in songs such as Ride On 'Em, with chilling lyrics claiming that the only way the beef would end was with G Money.
You know what? Literally, this whole documentary, what Trap La Ross has done, he's gone through NBA's lyrics in his albums and mixtapes and pinpointed the lyrics to certain times of when he's talked about catching bodies in his songs. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy still. I can't lie. That's real editing. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Like, I put a lot of work in just making my normal content. Because I do it, like I said, I do all of this by myself. I ain't got no team. I've got no nothing. Everything that you see me do is by myself. So, Trap La Ross has actually gone in on this, bro. You gotta respect the work he's put into this, though. Like, you have to respect that, bro, if anything else, innit?
He put a bag on his head. Now, before we go any further, I just want to make one thing clear. You can hate on Youngboy all you want, and you can call me the feds, but this is a dangerous man who warns his enemies and tells them exactly what's going to happen to them. G-Money was...
Yeah, but again, it's speculation. It's all speculation. Like, just because you've gone into his lyrics and tried to pin, and you're saying that you've pinpointed this to certain crimes, it's still speculation, you get me? It's still speculation. But could the police use that potentially to get a conviction on Youngboy, I'd say, yeah, if they felt that it was relevant to a charge, then yeah, of course they can. Of course they can, bro. They can use evidence from anything. If I made a video now and I said something about a crime someone had committed that the police ain't aware of, they can use that as evidence. So I guess, bro, it is crazy. It's crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments, man. I don't know.
What would happen in 2017 if he kept playing with Youngboy, but he didn't take these warnings seriously, and he wound up being the first of many who unfortunately found out the hard way that nothing can get in the way of the NBA empire. The conflict kept escalating throughout 2017 as both sides would go back and forth on social media.
Yeah, that nigga like my little partner. He used to be like my little brother. He stayed with me and everything. Everything was still all good until he started, you know what I'm saying, like doing his own thing, getting him a little buzz, getting a little money. He just got the big hit. He mad about his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had for a long time ago.
She don't like me or something. I'm about baby. What it is? I don't like you. I'm gonna keep on it. I don't like you.
Me. Bro, you know what it is as well? You see what's bad as well? I'm gonna end it here anyway, man. You see what's bad as well that I think like how the government, it's like they know all of these platforms and what they can cause. So they know like what these podcast platforms can cause by when certain artists come on there. They know what type of questions are going to be asked. They know the trouble that can be brewing after certain things are said. But it's almost as if they set it up for it to happen like that. Do you know what I mean? You got to see that. You got to deep that. It's almost as if they set it up for it to happen like that. And like with that being said, is it wrong for people like us to speak on it if people are going to go online and say it? Do you know what I'm saying? Is it wrong for us to highlight it and speak on it, bro? If it's already out there. If it's not out there, fair enough. I hear you got an argument. But if it's out there and that person said it, then why are we not allowed to talk about it? If there's something of relevance about it, or if there's something that we can make someone someone off it, then why can we not do that? Because we're then making something positive out of potentially a negative situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. Anyway, guys, man, I'm over and out, man. Thank you for locking in today, bro. Big up every single one of you that locked in. I appreciate you, man. But I'm out, man. Catch me live again tonight at some point, and we're going to be getting into we're going to be reacting to Stinks on Honestly Trina. Big up Stinks and Honestly Trina as well, man. I spoke to Honestly Trina on Instagram in the DMs, and obviously out of respect, a lot of times I'll ask people, is it alright to react to their content? So I just dropped her a message and asked her, can I react to her content with Stinks? And she gave me the blessing to go ahead and do that. So we're going to do that, man. So big up, honestly, big up Trina. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Respect. Over and out, people. One.